reset here. So we built these chests here. So oxygen, so there's a water bottle. Alright, I think we need to go over here. So it's plastic polymer, is toxins too, and then a microplastic. So we need 2 toxins and a microplastic. So we do have to visit the machine, the detoxification machine. You can get the alright, there's four things there, so we're going to get that going. I am probably going to spend a little bit of time on the recording of this episode, so there's 2. And we need a pristine mushroom and a purification capsule. So purification capsule, if I remember correctly, is chlorine dioxide, purified water, and toxins. So we can get that going, but then we need to find a pristine mushroom. I think those are right. Now, I think I needed the 3 purification capsules, and I only had 2 chlorine dioxide, so I need to figure out what we need to do with a detoxifier to make the chlorine dioxide pills, and that is these mushrooms right here. So it's these things right here. So, and we found the mushrooms, so that's good. So now, we'll get some air going. So that should work fine. I wouldn't mind having, I think I have the T1 exoskeleton already. Yeah, I do. I have the toxin filter. So you want to expand up? I want to build another base? Maybe. Let's see here. Do I have the deconstruction thing? Yeah, I think so. We need some space food. It's going to take a long time before we can build the food drawer. I just don't think I have any space food. Take that. We'll take check our detox machine. So I think I have what I need for the atmosphere. I think it doesn't matter where you put it. So we'll put it right there. Now it's saying Toxicity screen. So I'm gonna go Toxicity screen. I'm not sure why I'm not hearing the output. Why am I not hearing the output? There we go. Alright, so hold on, let me give it a sound. There sounds, there we go, speakers, there we go, that's perfect. So let's see, input and microphone, output is going to speakers, but I probably wanted to go desktop actually. So let's try that. Let's try this. Yeah, okay, that's not doing it for me. There we go. Speakers, HyperX. Headphones. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so now think this was cobalt frags. Alright, there's cobalt frags. This is mag frags. So we need to take that out. We need to take that out. We can hit that. So there's some mag frags, so let's take out the titanium. We'll add some more to our base as well. Alright, so I got 3 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's mag fragments. Alright, so we got some iron. We did that, so now what? Now they want me to craft a screen for toxicity. I don't know if I can do that. What is it? Plastic polymer, pristine mushroom, and chlorine dioxide. Okay, well, that requires some toxins, 2 toxins, microplastics, so I guess we'll get that done. That's easy. So, two toxins, microplastics. Alright, so plastic polymer going in, so that's good there. Now what? We need pristine mushroom and a chloride dioxide. Let's see if we have one of those chloride dioxides. I don't know that we do. We have the chloride dioxide. Good. Now we just need a pristine mushroom. There we go, there's a pristine mushroom. Then we need to work on the T1 heater, which I don't know if I'm going to find that lying on the ground. I think I'm going to have to find it in chests. You know what? I want a table actually. 2 irons. Let's see if we can find 2 iron. Let's see if we can get 2 iron. Alright. Alright, so we got magnesium, so now there was another iron somewhere in here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're gonna build a table so we can get some screens. Alright, so you don't want blueprints, so iron and silicon. So let's grab some silicon. And we want some iron, so we can get a piece of iron. There's a blueprint. You don't want iron, silicon, and magnesium. So really all we need to do is find some iron outside. Then we got the silicon and we got the magnesium. So inside. We'll grab some water or ice to turn into water. We'll drink that. Alright, let's go cobalt, let's put that there. Grab silicon and magnesium. Alright, so we got those 3 things, so now we need terraformation, which is iron, cobalt, and silicon. Iron, cobalt, and silicon. There we go. We got a last living glass compartment. Screen transmissions. Nice. New blueprint communications. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to do a terraformation, so that's cobalt and silicon. Iron, silicon, silicon, magnesium. So let's go iron, silicon, magnesium, and magnesium. There's two magnesiums, so and there's some silicon. So what do we need now? So I wouldn't mind doing a T3 backpack, which is 2 aluminum, titanium, and silicon. But wait, do I have the T3 backpack? No, I do not. I need the T3 backpack, which is 2 aluminums, titanium, and silicon. Well, he died off. Let's open up some boxes. Let's go search for some boxes. So we go up here. There's a box over there, so we'll go check that box out. I already know there's some fins in it. Now we go over here. And some salvage materials that we can get, and then there's a box right there. Go back to the base. much crap as I can. There we go. Alright, we unlocked the T1 mining speed chip. So now we want aluminum. So we got one piece of aluminum. Do we have another piece of aluminum there? Yeah, we got 1, 2. Then what? Do we need titanium? Okay, well we have silicon and titanium. There we go. Then at the same time, I would like the T2 oxygen tank, but I have the T2 oxygen tank, so really I need a T3 oxygen tank, which sadly we're not going to get. So, and I need to get a T1 heater to make going rock and roll, which is iridium, iron, and silicon. So I need to find some iridium, iron, and silicon. And so far I'm not finding that. So, but we'll take that. There you go. That clears that out. So now we need to just find some iridium, iron, and silicon. That's metal, that's metal, 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 metal. What are these? Bushes? Oh crap, I got something in my inventory. Hold up. Run that right here. Yep. I'm gonna lose that atom, which we did, I'm sure. Yeah. Alright. That's okay. Yeah, so we need to find where's that chest? Let's see here. Ooh, gold chest. What's this? Golden effigy, super alloy, something eggplant seeds. That's not bad. I like that. There's some more stuff down here. So we need a T1 heater, which I can't see how we're going to be able to do that once we find an iridium piece in a storage chest. But we're dying already. I'm going to die out completely. I'm wondering if I should maybe play off screen a little bit. Let me go over to here and see if I can find space food, eggplant seeds. So that's good. That's something that gives me a little bit more food. So we got that going. So now we just need to have some water and we're set up. But I do need some iridium though. I need to build a foundation quick. So iron, titanium. And then we need titanium, silicon, and then we need some iron. Where's some iron? There we go. There we go. And I need a crafting place, so let's go iron and silicon so that we can make some much needed wire here. Alright. Alright, so we got iridium, so now we need to have the T1 heater, which is iron and silicon. So we need to find an iron piece, and then we need to find a silicon piece. So iron And let's go silicon. No, that's not me. Right. Do we have anything else in this chest? Yes, we do. Perfect. Alright. Do we have anything down here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go out this way. Then see if we can find some more. Let's see if we can find another chest here. You know what? I'm not seeing another chest. Let's get back to the living compartment. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the living compartment. Get that done. So now we got what we needed for the T1 heater, which is awesome. It's going to be a very slow process load because we only found the one. So we got the T1 heater going, so that's good. Now we can go to the get back to the base. Alright, T1 here can probably get put. I'm going to put that there for right now, so there's a T1 heater going on, so that heats up our wonderful little planet thing. And then we got another desktop that we can probably throw together. There's that one. So we got oxygen, we got heat that's going generating at 9. New double bed, so pressure, oxygen 700, PPQ, terraforming, whatever. Let's see here, what else can we do here? Anything, we can do oxygen, you know what, we could add it to more of our base, that's not a bad idea. I do like adding to the base if I can. We'll go 3 up and then on the last bit, and then we'll go to alright, I need one more iron piece, which I think I saw in there somewhere around here. We probably wouldn't mind having our solar generator at some point. That would probably be a good idea. So alright, we got 2, 3. Now I need 2 irons. Oh, we're gonna run out of oxygen here, so let's run like a coward back to base and hide. Hide in somebody's skirt. There's 2 titanium. I wouldn't mind having another piece of iron. That's silicon, so that doesn't help me at all. Titanium. Here's iron. How many should we look for? 4 at least, probably. Yeah. Let's go 4. There we go. There's 2 more pieces of base done, and then we'll probably build out another piece. Right, there's 2. So what do we need for iron? So I want an RT1 solar panel, so iron, cobalt, and then silicon, which we have. So alright, there's 2. Let's put it. There we go, there's our silicon. Let's see if we can transfer this in there. There we go. So now we want to be able to, we gotta do the progress screen, which I don't think we're gonna get done in this episode, but I wouldn't mind getting a few more iron pieces, adding a couple more wind turbines, maybe add a couple more drills. There's 1 piece of iron. There's 2 pieces of iron. Three. Let's go 5. More drills. Alright, we got some more of that. Alright, we got that going. So what are we looking at? Heat 123, purification 22, terraformations 29, oxygen 787, heat pressure. So the next thing that we would look at is what do we need here? Iron and ice. Yeah, let's get an iron and ice because we need a veggie tube. So let's go ice. Iron and ice. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got iron and ice happening. So let me grab that right there, put that in there, so that's give me some more there, so that's perfect, that's awesome. Okay, let me see here. Do we have any? So we need an arfin of ice so that we can make, you know what, I'm gonna grab a few ices. I'm gonna find two and make two. There's two. Alright, wire, 2 wires. What else do we want? You know what, I might have another T1 drill, so titanium and iron, but I wouldn't mind having a living compartment window as well. So the living compartment window would have been iron and cobalt. Alright, let's see if we found some iron, see if we found some cobalt. Found cobalt. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can find some iron. That's magnesium. Yeah. Titanium. That's 2 titanium, so that's probably 2 drills that we could do. Yeah, let's go 2. There we go. So we have more ability to do a couple more drills. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Let me see here. What else can we knock off real quick? So what are we looking at? 500 for the T2 veggie tube. And then progress screen. So that's 200 NK. So what else can we do here? You know, I wouldn't mind having a couple more windows. So let's see if we can find another piece of iron. Down there, I don't mind there. Yes, 2, 3. There we go. Then we unlocked the indoor ladder, which is good. What we need is a food grower, and that's gonna take some time. That requires some heat that sadly we don't have. But the indoor ladder would require iron and cobalt. I wouldn't mind another wall right here or a window. So let's go see if we can find one more piece of iron and one more piece of cobalt. And then I think, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some progress off screen, I think. There's some cobalt. There's silicon, iron. Alright, perfect. I think I'll leave the recording here though. Thank you guys so much for watching the episode if you did. If you did enjoy this kind of episode, this gameplay, I know it's relaxing and maybe not necessarily something that people want to see, but if you did enjoy it, please do leave a comment on the in the comment box, and we'll see you on the next one. So, with that being said, take care and have a great day. So, let's see here. Hold up. More volume. More volume. All right. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks. Bye.